Okay, this is a follow-on to my first demo of the second generation Wikispeed dashboard. The most significant change with the last iteration and this one is the form factor. Last time the entire package was put together on a breadboard, except for the little joystick thing here, which is still largely unchanged. Now it is completely executed on a maker shield that came with the Arduino that all the software runs on. And all I did was I transferred the design from the breadboard onto this maker shield, and it fit pretty well. There are a couple of additions that weren't with the first one. The one is that I've integrated a brake switch. Now, as it turns out, the brake switch on the Honda is actually the brake pedal switch itself carries the current for the brakes, and it will work. So it'll work when the ignition is on or off. It's extremely simple, very robust, and probably a good way to have it done. The bad news there is that it really doesn't integrate into this package very well. The good news is that I don't have to worry about it. It can, however, if for Wikispeed we want to integrate it in this way, it's an available option. The importance of having the brake switch functionality in this design is only has to do with the automatic blinker cancellation. That's the only way that it factors into the software, other than just turning on the brake light itself. The other addition is this potentiometer, which is just there to demonstrate the turning off and canceling the blinkers for steering wheel movement. The design is supposed to have a set of reed switches on the steering wheel that are around the steering wheel that are actuated by a magnet on the steering wheel. Since I don't have that yet, I'm using the potentiometer to mock that functionality so that I can test the software and see that the blinkers do indeed cancel. And that, let's see here. Oh, the one last thing is that I've also integrated the ambient light sensor for automatically turning the lights on and off. And I think that's the first thing that I'm going to demonstrate. The way that the automatic light on off functionality is activated is by using the gesture that would normally turn on the brights, but when the lights are off, since that has no real function, we use it when the lights are off to activate the automatic functionality that's controlled by the ambient light sensor. So I'm going to do that now, and what you do is you quickly click the joystick in the brights direction twice, and you notice that turned on a little LED there. That just shows that the system is that the automatic light function is enabled, and the ambient light sensor is right here. And if I cover that, we can see that the lights turn on, as is indicated by the LEDs for the running lights and the headlights. That functionality is no different than just turning on the lights in the normal fashion, which is pushing down on the joystick. And when you push it down, the first time it turns on the running lights, and the second time it turns on the the headlights, and then it just goes circularly there. So if we have it's no different with the with the automatic lights on. It's the same functionality. The other thing that we added was the blinker cancel with the steering wheel activation. So there I moved the steering wheel from to the left and then back to center, and it cancels if we're using the right blinker. I accidentally turned on the lights there. Same thing. It as we bring it back to center, it will cancels the blinker. So that's it about the. So that pretty much completes the demo of the additional functionality and the reduced form factor. I have another demo coming up for a different form factor for the control. So that's the next demo.